So let's get back on the trail of the criminals at hand, shall we? So we just stopped right where the detective was going to tell me what they got from their interrogation, which I imagine will lead us to our next destination.
Yes?
Yeah, we're just going with gut feeling. I don't think he was lying, but okay, John Goodman. Yeah, I wasn't. I was thinking about that, but I wasn't sure because we don't really know where the other person is.
Inspector, you know, we were thinking about tracking down Dr. Walls.
Oh, well, that would be a good start. In fact, we just found out where he's living. It seems that he moved to Capucci Island.
Capucci Island?
Yeah, I planned on telling you about that as soon as it was confirmed. You know, maybe you should go over there so you and Walls can have a chat.
You're sure?
Of course. I think we can trust you.
Awesome. Thank you, Inspector.
See what you can find out. One of my men, Brad McMaster, is on the island for another assignment. If anything comes up, he can help you.
Great. I'll head over right now.
Whoa, not so fast. To get to Capucci Island, there's only one ferry a day.
Well, if that's the case, I know just the person to help out. I have a very bad feeling about this. Hey, Amanda!
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
I can take you to the island if you'd like.
Huh?
Yeah, I have a license to drive a boat.
Really? Yes, please.
Don't worry, it'll be a smooth ride.
What did I do to deserve this?
Be rude, Pikachu.
Oh deal.
Fletch? What's up? Fletch? Fletch?
Just imagine if Holiday and Baker were both actually the villains in this, and they just been fucking toying with us and just like, okay, it's time to take this seriously now.
Fletch? Fletch?
Let's head out, Decepticons. I mean, Autobots. I mean,
Fletch?
Anyone but Amanda.
Stop being so dramatic. It was really nice of her to offer.
Easy for you to say, because you don't know what you're getting into. At least someone's happy today. What's with Ludicolo?
Yeah, I don't know. Seems happier than usual, right?
The Pokemon Carnival? What is that?
A carnival.
Whoa, that was a good guess. Yeah, the Pokemon Carnival. Ludicolo and I are really pumped.
So, what is it?
Ah, I thought you knew about it. Well, the Pokemon Carnival is the biggest festival in Rhyme City. People and Pokemon from all over the world come to it, and things can really heat up. The parade at the end is the best part. Here, we'll give you a little preview.
Somehow that performance doesn't quite sell it for me.
Hey.
This is probably not gonna go well.
Doesn't this feel fantastic? This boat has 400 horsepower, you know?
I can feel that! This is what I was worried about. Come on, Tim. Can't you tell her to slow it down? Pika!
It sounds like Pikachu's having a good time.
You know what, Amanda? Maybe you could slow this down a little bit?
What do you mean? You want to get to the island quickly, don't you? Not a problem. Let's go!
Well, I guess it's over.
This is such a lovely place.
I think I just need to feel solid ground. Pikachu, how are you doing?
Actually, I'm not doing so hot.
Oh dear.
Now, let's go find Wall's home and gather testimony in town.
What is it?
I still feel nauseous. Huh? Come on, let's go.
What? Pikachu, hold on a minute.
You've helped a lot. Thank you so much.
Something smells like flowers.
Hi there. Do you like the perfume?
I'm so sorry. Stop, Pikachu.
It's all right. Spritzy makes my perfume.
Spritz! Spritz, spritz!
And the scent really is one of a kind. So, are you here as a tourist?
No, I'm looking for someone. His name is Dr. Walls. Do you know him?
I sure do. Dr. Wall's home happens to be right down this path.
Thank you so much.
Just let me know if there's anything else you need. My name is Louise.
No deal.
Something's wrong with that Pokemon.
No, I think it's injured.
Hey, are you all right?
We need to get it some help.
Hey, what are you doing?
What?
Get away from Ducklet! Aw, you poor thing. This could sting just a little. There you go. All better. Another one injured. That's really weird.
You saved it. I guess you live on this island? I'm Tim, and this is...
Pikachu, nice to meet you.
Hey, my name's Milo.
I'm so glad you were here to help.
Well, that's a Pokemon Ranger's job, you know.
Really? What's that?
You don't know? Pokemon Rangers help Pokemon, and we protect nature.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, but I'm just an apprentice for now.
An apprentice?
So Milo, we're looking for a man named Dr. Walls.
Why are you looking for him? Don't tell me you're with those other guys, are you?
What other guys?
Oh, never mind that. I'll take you to him. This way.
Other guys.
This is where Dr. Walls lives. Oh, maybe he has a guest. Dr. Walls!
That's an impressive Pokemon.
Yeah. Hey, you look strong. What's wrong with you?
Pikachu, let's get going.
Showing off its electricity trying to impress us.
Excuse me. What?
Stop pulling so hard. You're hurting me.
Let go of Dr. Walls!
It's all right. Calm down. I'm a police officer, son, and this man has done something very wrong.
That must be him. That's Holiday's man.
Move aside.
I won't! He didn't do anything wrong!
I am very sorry. I'm afraid he has you fooled. I have testimony from a reliable source that this man is often seen at the lake. Not to mention he has a previous record. Therefore, he's got to be the culprit.
You're wrong! Dr. Walls is...
Milo, please, no more. I don't want you to worry about me.
See that? Practically a confession.
Tell him! It's not true!
Excuse me, sir. You can't say he's guilty based on that.
What? I'd appreciate amateurs staying out of this.
I'm not an amateur. Officer, I'm a detective.
Right on.
A detective? Well, now that's a different story. Then I insist that you stay out of official police business.
So, forcing your opinion on someone without evidence is police business?
Stay out of it.
If I find proof that he isn't the culprit, will you change your mind?
You can do as you please, but I'm taking Walls with me on the next ferry off of this island.
What's with this attitude? Lighten up.
Yikes.
Before we can get any information out of Walls, we need to solve this case. First off, we need to get to the lake. The bridge may be broken, but I'll bet you there's another way.
How you doing? I got Act 1 of Diablo 4 done, by the way. Still don't see any reason for the game to be online only, though. So what are you up to today? Can't do much about, wait, what? Do much about what? Doing walk. Something happened at walk? Is that a mistype for someone at walk? Oh, no. No. I mean, that's not what, like, I just... I'm just saying, like, I obviously know you can't do anything about that. You don't want Blizzard way. That's not what I meant by saying that. I just mean, like, that was, like, one of the reasons I had little to, like, the two biggest reasons I had little care to play Diablo 4 was, one, Diablo 3 was so absurdly disappointing to me, and I did not like the direction the story was going. But the online only was just another thing that made me go, eh. Because it just means one day it's just going to be a worthless disc. Be it whenever Activision finally destroys all of Blizzard. Still could offer a single player. I guess what I'm saying is, because I've heard many people, obviously over the time, claim, oh, well, there's a reason. It's like, well, I still don't see anything that makes, like, I even saw a thing talking about how 70% of the player base plays by itself. Which, I mean, even makes it more... Well, Diablo 3 is only online only if you get it on PC, I guess. On console, it's offline. I don't know if they ever updated the PC to be online only. To be offline. I don't know if they updated PC to ever have offline, but that... technically, that is true that Diablo 3 at least came out as an online only game. And I blame that on the market system they tried to do. I fully believe that's why they did that. But all the console versions of 3 you don't need online. You could play offline. But I'm just saying, I don't see anything that's stopping Diablo 4 from having a single player. I know the new version of Diablo 2, whatever the hell it was called, requires a clock-in. So, like, if you get the new version of Diablo, yeah, Resurrected. Resurrected has a clock-in system, at least on console. I don't know about PC. So, if you don't clock in, then it'll be like, well, you need to clock in. Just stupid. Especially if you get the Switch version. It's like, these clock-in online only shit on a mobile handheld device is fucking stupid. That's why the Kingdom Hearts shit was really stupid. Well, obviously, if you're gonna play online, that's fine. Because, I mean, to play online, you have to be online. I just say, I think it's just weird that I've yet to see anything, in my opinion, that can't make the game function in a single player mode for preserving this. To preserve it in the future. Because, I mean, world bosses could be emulated in a fake clock sense based off of, like, an internal system clock. I haven't even really seen other players running around anywhere on the map. Which is something someone I saw in an argument thing argue about, and it's like... But it's not like they really do anything. Well, I mean, I could understand an investigations way, but, like, just automatically finding him guilty, I think is maybe a little too far there, officer. I mean, if it's a side dungeon, I mean, it's just a side thing. I guess what I'm saying is, like, the story mode stuff. Like, what I've done in the story, like, none of it feels like any reason that it can't have an offline single player thing. Especially when, sadly, like I said, there's data that says the majority of the player base even plays by itself, which is just kind of like weird.
What's up?
I mean, I loved playing with people. I am happy with the game itself so far, though. I've died 3 times to non-bosses. I've had several times where I came close to dying, and loot feels meaningful again. And you can find loot that's lower quality that's better than better quality stuff that you found. So, like in those senses, Diablo 4 is like made itself better than 3 in my eyes. Story, obviously I don't know the whole story yet. I feel like we still have some kind of retconning, kind of ingesting random shit that's never really came up before stuff here and there, but I don't know, I guess it's not really fucking around with older lore as much. Like I said, I finished Act 1, and I went to some guy's manor, saw him interact with Lilith in a cutscene, and then that's basically where I am. Well, let's see if we can find an alternate move for the bridge here. Oh, Mark. The kid didn't come out. But yeah, it'd be fun if we could figure out a time that's good for you to play some of it. Because I'd rather play with someone. That's the only thing. Like, I just been playing little increments where I feel like, just kind of smashing in some enemy skulls for a little bit.
What's up?
But obviously, it's a lot more fun playing it with fun. I don't get the option.
What?
Because I just have to find them outside at some point. At the end of Act 1? Wow, that would be crazy to get max level by the end of Act 1. I mean, obviously, it's possible. I mean, there's a lot of side stuff I could still do, and obviously enemies respawn, so I mean, it's perfectly possible, but, basically, I pick up all the side quests, and if I get near them, I do them, and if I don't, then maybe once in a while I might run out and go do one, but I've mostly just been focusing on the story at this point. But I've got several side things done in that. I mean, it really doesn't matter, does it? I mean, we could just go wherever if somebody has something they want done somewhere. I mean, it's not a one-sided thing. If there's something you want to get done. Of course, I don't know what, since you're playing a character that's super high level, I guess it doesn't really matter much for you. Unless you start a new character. So I guess it just depends whether you want to use your current existing character or not. You said it scales, so doesn't matter. It's just whatever you prefer to use.
Oh?
Oh, does it not scale much then? Well, if you're not interested in starting a new character, then don't worry about it then. I guess I could just play it solo then. But yeah, I've been mostly going with a minion build, which has been going pretty fine. I just, my last few skill points just did a whole bunch of boosts to their attack and everything. Sweet neck blow. Well, it actually grows food on it.
Hey, Tim! Tim, look! Look what it just gave me! This is delicious! Tim! Water! Bring me some water!
Why did they even do that? So it grows bananas on it. That's interesting. You just focus too much on getting a guilty verdict. Well, like I said, if you're not interested in doing a new character, it's fine then. I don't want you to, like, do something on just my accord. I'll just play it here and there, so... Like I said, I'm actually having fun with it. Like, the fact that I can actually fucking die is actually really nice. I mean, because I could have dealt, like... There's a really good saying that I like to say that's basically a clone of what Spoonie said, you know. You can play a really good game with a shitty story, or a really good story with shitty gameplay. But when it has both, then you're not going to have fun either way. And that's what Diablo 3 was to me, ultimately. Like, I didn't like the story, and the gameplay was so piss-poor easy, and all the gear felt meaningless and pointless to me, because it almost never felt like it mattered, and like we would literally wait like an hour or two before going through some of the loot we picked up to see if any of it was upgrades, because it was almost constantly an upgrade like every fucking 5 minutes. Hey, this guy's pretty helpful here.
Hey, hello?
What is that in the background? I mean, there's something in the background now. Title doesn't ring a bell. Let me Google it. Artwork does not look familiar to me. Wonder if it's a PC only game. Let's see. Yes, it is a PC only game according to the Google search. So that would probably explain why I haven't really heard about it. But yeah, it looks like a Diablo-esque type game though, there, so. It's the way it looks like. See, honestly, I kind of wish PC games didn't go the way they did, where they just went to hardcore, like super hard to fucking actually own anything you want. It doesn't help that PC platform OSs are becoming more and more user-friendly and shit on top of that. Now that consoles are getting that much better, like consoles are slowly steering more in a dangerous territory that way as well. When you was a kid. Well, we need to know if it's real. Well, something doesn't tell us a whole lot of anything, kiddo. Very limiting information. We could use, like, you know, some better, like, tales of things to know, you know. But yeah. So far, though, as much as I don't think the story will be a winning grace with me, I mean, I find it at least better than Diablo 3, because at least it hasn't completely shat over all old lore. Yeah. I'd rather it be on, like, GOG or Itch.io. Like, that way I could download the actual files and have them if the store ever goes under or something. See,
What's
is
up?
there any other questions I can ask? That looks kind of like a path though, don't it? Oh, excuse me. Oh. Man. Tell you, my throat's not getting a lot better right now. Ugh. It's gonna suck to go to walk tomorrow. Oh, that's actually a positive thing to be fair. And that's another thing. You know, in the little mini walkout yesterday, you know, Caliban was talking about that, you know, so many games want access to your kernel and shit. Just another reason to be kind of mad at me with PC stuff. At least until there's nothing that's safe anymore. I mean, considering how this generation of consoles is, unless something really towards, I'm probably going to be a lot less active and more newer shit, to be honest. The PS5 is such a huge disappointment to me. Oof. That's a lot though, so. Bowsers has like everything on his wish list if he doesn't already own it. It's a bell question of what he doesn't have on his wish list. I really wish they actually took more time on the NPCs in this game. I mean, is it just me? Like, the NPCs in this game are so, like, soulless looking. Like, look at this guy. This is supposed to be a fucking Nintendo game. Like,
Azumari. Azumari.
hmm. The Lumbo Walkers. The mailman, huh? Ooh, we could have them build the bridge. Okay. So how do you get there? Alright, well, let's get back to that old man. He has to have it. Give me your damn scroll. Let's take a look at the scroll. So how's work going today for you? Two scrolls. 2 squalls, huh? Can't get behind there for anything. Didn't see any other monuments anywhere. Ooh, excuse me.
Huh?
Maybe I should go ask the delivery person about it then. Didn't really think about that. I guess Way's either busy with work, or he might have pieced out. Can't really blame him, the game isn't exactly the most exhilarating thing. I guess the thing I have to wonder about with Way is what he'll eventually decide to use his points on. Has scales. Oh, there he is. Ooh, 16,000 points. Oh deal. He's got power in his hands. Well, there's a lot of stuff if you go by that. Oh, was there? But yeah, you can find that on my Discord on the viewer choice tab. It's the pinned comment. Look at broken one here. Hey, stop listening into my conversations, kid. I'm an ace detective here. The secret path. Ooh. Oh. Oh my. Dragon's Dogma, huh? My, that's a pretty older one now. Well, was Ascension? Wait, is Ascension a? That's a. Wait, yeah, Dark Ascension was the like expansion thing that was made for it, wasn't it? Let's see. Let's see. Expanded version began development in 12. Let's see. I'm a little rusty and I can't remember if I had the Ascension version. Shouldn't be a problem to get. Yeah, there's a PS4 version of it too, which I believe has the online functionality. Because I know the PS3 version doesn't have it anymore. Was Ascension? Did Ascension come out on PS3? I don't remember. I know Dragon's Dogma was on the PS3. Apparently there was an Ascension version. Yeah, there was, so if it's marked on my list with Dark Ascension, then... But I could look into the, PS4 version. I'll have to see what prices range, because, like I said, I believe the online functionality still works on that version. Not that it's a big deal. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. Got that added. Dragon Dogma, Dark Ascension. I want to take a look. We'll see what's there on that. But yeah. I don't too like I played a little bit of the original Dragma Dogma a little bit when it first came out, but I didn't really sit down and do like a long play of it. Oh, the text. The night of the full moon is the beginning. Press through the shadow of darkness, and when through witness the split moon, the lake shall bestow its blessing.
What is that?
This looks really bad.
It's still alive, right?
So it's you again.
What?
Pull yourself together, buddy. This happens to you all the time. You need to be more careful. There, all better.
But it still doesn't look so good.
Nah, Feebas just look like that. It's their natural state.
Is that so?
I suppose it looks healthy enough.
It's dangerous out there with all this fog, so you should really stay put.
It seems to be anxious about something.
You're right. Let's see what it has to say.
Yeah.
Why not say what the hell it's saying? That didn't really lead to any actual hints or clues. blue, green.
Beep.
So they're all paths. So that's green, that's blue. So it said follow the moon's light, so if correct, it should be blue, red, green. Oh, so you want me to do this then?
We've checked all 3 statues. Tell me,
No.
does the scroll mean anything to you?
No, I don't think they will release it this year. I'm not sure if they'll release it any year. I'm not sure if there even will be an Index 2. Like, it's always seems like the entire time I've been in VR chat, people have been saying, "Ooh, did you hear about the rumor of Index 2?"
Do you think that's right? Of course! The colors! One of the pictures that's on the scroll has a background the same color as a statue. So let's take the path of the statue that has the same color as on the scroll. According to the scroll, there are 3 trials. The question is, which color do we choose? The scroll should have clues for us. So go ahead and check in your case list.
No?
Something seems a little off. Read
Said
the
the-
scroll carefully and then go from there. Go
Said the
ahead and check in your case list.
Said to follow the light, so unless the new moon is being considered the light. No?
Something seems a little off. Read the scroll carefully and then go from there. Go ahead and check in your case list. Something seems a little off. Read the scroll carefully and then go from there. Go ahead and check in your case list. According to the scroll, there are 3 trials. The question is, which color do we choose? The scroll should have clues for us. So go ahead and check in your case list.
Blue, pink, green. That was the first one I did. Because it said to follow the light, so I went from new, half to full. It said no. And I tried full to half to new, and it said no. It won't let me read the text on the scroll again. Weird, because I mean, I tried. It says miss.
Something seems a little off. Read the scroll carefully and then go from there. Go ahead and check your case list.
See, he says to read the scroll again, but... Ah, there. Okay. So the top text said, you reach the lake, follow the light, face the 3 challenges. The night of the full moon is the beginning. Pass through the shadow of darkness, then witness the split. Okay. So then it's full, new, and then split. Alright.
You're right. If we put the moons in the same order as on the scroll, you'll get full moon, new moon, and half moon. And their background colors are green, blue, and then pink. Now we know which path we need to take. We'll start with green. Does that make sense to you? All right. Tropius is a green one. That means we take the path with Tropius' statue.
Oh no. Is it gonna like break down each area and then we have to do that again?
Sure this is the right way?
I think so.
I'm not worried. I'll solve the puzzles and breeze through this maze.
Pikachu, look underneath you!
Huh? What? Ugh.
Pikachu, get out of there!
Here we go. Phew. That was a close one. Thanks for that, Tim.
I guess they're screwed then. Oh, is it? Eh.
let me instruct you on some detective tips. Ready? Detective tip number 24. Always smile, because a scowling face could be the sign of a small heart. It looks like the second color is blue, but the statues have lost their color. Which means we'll solve it once we know the color of the original Pokemon. You think that's right? Perfect. Now we know the original color. What do you think? Which of these paths should we take?
Oh, I don't know, Pikachu. What path should we take?
Right. We'll try the path with Ducklet statue.
Change of quality in water.
Shallow, shallow.
They're like a baby Lapras. Maybe that one's a shiny one, maybe.
Yeah.
Bingo. That's our path.
How could the last color be pink? Do you see a pink Pokemon? We really need to figure this out. Oh? So why do you think it's a pink Pokemon?
Ba
I
bing
get
ba
it
boom.
now. Shellos' color changes depending on the water quality, right? When this statue was made, the water quality here must have been different. That's why it was a pink Shellos. Now we know the colors. Which path do you think we should take?
What do you think, Pikachu? We just solved that.
Perfect. Now we can go straight to the lake.
The redundancy. Like, good lord. So redundant. So redundant. It's like, why do you think the point of the previous question was?
I can't see anything through all of this fog.
It makes it a little difficult to investigate.
Poliwag, are you okay?
That's good. Doesn't look like they're injured at all.
Good for them, but what about me?
Sorry, Pikachu. But where did they come flying from?
I don't know. From somewhere over there.
Hey, Tim! Look at that! Masquerain!
Oh, that's what the weird eyes are.
Hold on. Are Masquerain causing the fog?
It sure seems like it, but why?
Hey! Masquerain! What's going on here? You gotta stop the fog! What do you mean, no? Is something out there? Seems like they're worried about outsiders. What should we do?
Wow. Look at that.
Thanks for helping, Feebas.
Rampaging angry Pokemon. Yeah, I don't got a lot of the new Pokemon games. Hasn't really seen a sale on it. I guess I probably should look into getting it with the Switch 2 coming out. Scalpels are gonna eventually start targeting Switch shit. With the backwards compatibility, it probably ain't gonna go away that quick, but it's something to keep in mind. I have heard good things about it compared to the other ones, though, so... So I would definitely like to grab it, because I heard good stuff about it. But he just automatically believes it. What is it? Oh, I didn't realize it was getting a sequel. Hopefully they don't rush it like the other ones. No, don't! What a brave little fish. Now get a Pokemon ball.
Beep.
Huh?
So they can live anywhere, so it's not angry about its living space. Random bottle. It went away. Oh no, there it is. Yeah, well, let's talk to it or anything. Where do you get meat from in the Pokemon world? What a long-standing question. Oh, really? He'll probably have a Switch 2 version, probably. Well, it might not. I mean, it kind of depends on how the Switch backwards compatibility is. They might end up in a cannibalistic situation like the PS4 and PS5. I do always remember the one episode where Ash actually got a boat and some merchant sold Team Rocket a fish and they were like actually trying to cook it. I think that's the only time I've ever seen the concept of eating Pokemon really come up. Do I need to actually do a KC thing?
Pokemon were getting hurt because Crawdon attacked them. Now, why would Crawdon do something like that?
I mean, we came to that.
I get it. Crawdon is chasing away anyone who dares to get close to the lake. Obviously, it's being territorial. For some reason, this Crawdon thinks the lake is its turf. But it's not a Pokemon that's normally seen around here. So the question is, how did it get to the lake? Are there any clues we can look at?
I don't think any of those would really help. I mean, the box seems to me indicate that it came from that box. And that, like...
Do you think that's right? No, that's not right.
I mean, I don't know what else would go with the... I don't see anything else to grab.
For some reason, this Crawdon thinks the lake is its turf. But it's not a Pokemon that's normally seen around here. So the question is, how did it get to the lake? Are there any clues we can look at?
Maybe the fishing rod pulled in it, maybe?
Do you think that's... No, that's not right. Do you think... You know what? The claw marks on the inside of the box are just like the marks on the trees.
Oh.
Which tells me that someone put Crawdon into that box and then brought it to the lake.
Now I get it. Okay. Oh, well that brings up more questions, don't it?
Someone brought a Crawdon here, and I think that's what's been hurting the other Pokemon. We've proven that Walls isn't responsible.
Ba 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 ba. I mean, anyone probably could. Ooh, Firehouse sub. Good. I'll show you, Tim, you underage pest.
In order to prove Wall's innocence, we really need to figure out who brought Crawdont here.
Well, maybe they dropped her out of a plane or something. And that did save, right? Yeah, that's saved.